Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Silent Calls Tarot. I'm Nini, and I'm going to do an energy read for the collective. It won't be for any specific sign, but for those who are guided to these messages. All of my information for contacting me is available in the description box below. It'll be the link to my website as well as my email address, so you can have direct contact with me if you have any questions, concerns, or anything before making your purchases or during. That email is available. Okay, so Spirit, I allow you to use me as a vessel. Please help me to hear, speak, and see clearly, and I do thank you for this opportunity. I only allow in spirits, beings, ancestors, angels, guides, ascended masters that are for our highest good. Only help us to receive these messages clearly. Okay, when I was just doing that, getting into my channeling state, they said the help, but they're having me to play a peace hertz, a 639 hertz, and it's for the love, peace, and miracles frequency to help you to heal your heart chakra and to bring in positive energy into your life. Now, when I was in the making of getting this reading started and whatnot, there were so many distractions, even from, because I am in a car or whatever, but even from me getting to the position to read or whatever, a lot of different weird events have happened in the place of me being able to record you all's reading. So I'm going to use the Wizards Tarot deck here, and I also have the Prisma Visions Tarot deck. If I'm guided to use, I'm going to use that, but I do have some notes that I took for you all here. It's 2 pages. Maybe 3, 2.5. But okay, they started me out with priorities of a real woman, and they had me to write divinely led. And when they had me to write priorities, qualities came to my mind, so I wrote qualities. They had me to write that hurts for positive energy. That's what I said, y'all are listening to. The hurts for positive energy to bring in positive changes into your life here. Okay, and when I wrote that, they had me to write energy and changes next to each other, but they had me to write energy cannot be destroyed, but its form changes, and it's like the process of transmutation, using energy from, getting energy from one way and using it in a different way to transform that energy to use it for a different aspect. So they had me to write this song down. This is the song that played for you all. I can get to it. I had it as the last song that I listened to. Okay. After we let the ad go by. Okay. It's quiet now. It's peaceful. Okay. This song is called Higher Love by Whitney Houston. I want to know when she's going to start singing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there because you can listen to it on your own. It's Higher Love by Whitney Houston. Now, when I was in the process, I was looking into the Proverbs 9 and how it explains what different type of women are. That's pretty much what it's talking about in that aspect. I was getting it for, types of men and types of women, but they were forcing me to look at the women here. So they have me to write the qualities of a woman, the properties of a real woman and a divinely led woman are they have the ears to hear, the eyes to see, the soul to touch and feel, and they're abundant in femininity, and they exude pure love. Now they had me to go into the Proverbs 9, the way of wisdom, and I kind of, summarized all the verses that I needed to go into. Now it starts, what I wrote is wise due to fighting off her own demons, but more so darkness within being released. She seeks counsel, wisdom, knowledge, honor, inner understanding from the highest source, and is intuitively led. And then they had me to go into this kind of woman and what she does for the men in the world. And it says that she guides man into the food for his soul, and away from foolish living. But they took me more into depths of what food for the soul is. Now, I know from being in church, they be like, you are full of the word, you so full you're not hungry, or you no longer hungry anymore because you've been so filled with that presence, that glory. That's what they were showing me with that, being full of the divine essence, that divinity here. Okay. Maybe that's a warning to what's been happening next, because next they get me to go into the way of a foolish woman, or the way of the fool. But it goes more into depths. I got into Proverbs 8 and 9, and it says to reprove not a scorner lest he hates thee. Rebuke a wise man and he will love thee. And this is 9. Give instruction to a wise man and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man and he will increase his learning. And they were showing me this because they were showing me pretty much how you are to be aware of your soul, and you are to recognize that you are not just a body, a vessel, this spaceship, this ship that you are carrying around. You are not just that, but to acknowledge what your soul wants and your soul needs and what your soul is here for. And they led me into verse 11, and I kind of summarized it all up to my own understanding. And it says, days shall be multiplied and years of thy life increased. And I summarized that up from 8, 9, and 11. And I got happiness lengthens life, and it gives you something to look forward to, that expectation here. And pretty much how when you know what your soul wants, it knows what you and it knows what it is actually seeking out of life. There's like a blueprint to what you are putting energy into. You are transmuting different energy into things that you know that your soul is after here. Going after your soul purpose and following your soul's guide. That's what I wrote. Now they having to write Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide because they gave me that reference based upon what I just said, the soul's intuition and the soul's guide, following your soul's guidance here. They were showing me how, on Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, you can look it up, but he has this booklet of different things that he can do throughout his school term, and how to maneuver and how to get through different things while he's in school. But there's a guide to different things that you do and different things that you don't do, and different steps in there to help you to move easier. That's what they were showing me, but they were relating it to your soul to help you to maneuver, and it helps you to get to the things that you need to get away from the things that you need to get away from. But that blueprint to life here. Now this is the way of the folly, and they have it to write complementary. Now the way of the folly woman, this is a woman that is chaotic, simple, because she doesn't seek wisdom, knowledge, understanding, overstanding of self. So she knows nothing. She doesn't know herself. You know how you don't They say when you don't know yourself, you can't look for anyone else or anything else outside of you, because you're not fully aware of who you are, what you want, and what you truly desire. So you can't look for things that you desire because you don't even know. You're still trying to find yourself, or you're still finding yourself here. Now they have me to write, she sits where she can see all to know who to lead astray. Now this is the kind of woman, they were explaining it to me as the kind of woman that would, instead of her going within herself to find what she needs or that soul purpose, this is a person that will look for people outside of herself, different men. They were giving me in the aspect of a woman seeking a man here, but showing how a woman can confuse a man and lead a man into confusion, astray and away from his soul guidance and his soul purpose and the guidance that his soul is guiding him on, the blueprint that he is to be following in life here. But they were showing me how she leads him into what's called the simple life, the just enough to get by. She doesn't seek more, doesn't desire more, but looks can be deceiving. And they were showing me how this person, well, they were showing me as a woman, showing me it as a woman, how this woman she's empty on the inside, but her outsides look good. So the outsides to the men, they seek this beauty, this desirable image that is being portrayed to them, but once they get to know what's inside of the vessel, the soul of this thing, they are confused as to what they are following. Okay, yeah, and they had me to write, but what does the soul do? Okay, then they led me to verse 18, and I don't know if I wrote it in the exact way, but I'm gonna read it how I wrote it. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. And that's how she lures them in and get them into that trap. That's what that is. And they had me to go, I don't know what verse this is, you can look it up, but they had me to write, seek ye first the kingdom, then all these things will be added unto you. Kingdom is within you. You seek knowledge of yourself, the wisdom of self, the inner understanding of self, for you to have these things added onto you. But you must first know yourself first to know what is being added onto you as a positive thing and what's being added onto you as something that's negative, something that you don't need, something that is against what your soul is guiding you to do here. Okay, that's all the notes that I have. So I'm gonna pull with the tarot cards, and we're gonna see what else they would like to guide us with. Y'all, my banana all in it's all in the camera. Put it to the side. Okay, I'm gonna use the Prisma Visions Tarot. Now they're leading me to the Wizards, so I'm gonna go to the Wizards Tarot deck here. Spirit, can you please show us what we need to see for the collective? And I do thank you for this opportunity. Can you please show us what we need to see? Okay, they gave me the 10 of Wands, and how I just dropped it. They said drop your burdens, and that goes back into that knowing what you need to carry along on your soul purpose, on your pathway here, and knowing what needs to be dropped off, but knowing what's good for your soul by knowing yourself, seeking that wisdom within yourself, having that, you know how they explain wisdom in the Bible, it's explained as like a feminine energy, more so because it's your intuition and you following that gut feeling, but having that and acquiring that, being like an advantage to you in life here. We have the Empress card. And we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's the energy that I was getting here. Okay, maybe you're seeing, you know, the Empress, she embodies this fertile energy, this thing of growth here, this abundance here. But someone here, they're showing me like you're confused as to what is abundant and what is adding to your abundance and what is taking away from your abundance here. But getting into a place of being clear, they're saying grounded, but being in a place of you having to see things clearly and having to know, like deciphering between what's good for you and what's not good for you, but knowing what to drop off here. Can you give me a card for this 10 of Wands here? And I do thank you for this opportunity. Can you give me a card for the 10 of Wands here? Okay, and we have the Justice card here. That balance here, balancing out. They're showing me here maybe you're balancing. They're showing me like someone here cleansing their soul or doing some kind of soul level healing here, but you're cleansing away like maybe things that you've carried along, like betrayals here. They're showing me like hurt, backstabbing, hate that you can carry around due to, like, they said conflict, complications, but hate that you can carry around due to you being in a confused state of what was added onto you and what was taken away from you, but healing this here. And in this process, you're having to, it's like, you know how they say you have to get your heart on, your heart has to be as light as a feather, the Mayat scale. That's what you're having to do. You're having to release these hateful, it's like a hateful energy that you have towards love here. That's what they're showing me, like a energy towards love. To know, I was listening to the radio and they were talking about how you can know the difference between a just man and an unjust man. They were playing it on Valentine's Day, but it was on the radio, and he was giving like the different aspects of what a just man is and what an unjust man is, and knowing how to see those red flags, knowing how to see and decipher between what would be a man and what isn't a man for you. A man for you and a man that isn't for you. And this could be vice versa for women and men. My dick just got all kind of confused. So I'm gonna go to the Prisma Vision Tarot deck, because this deck just went everywhere. I'm gonna leave these cards on my lap though. Okay, Spirit, can you show us what else we need to see for the collective? And I do thank you for this opportunity. Bring in a peaceful energy for us, because there's like racing here, but you're racing to, they're showing me here someone, they said rushing love. That's a song. They started playing a song that, if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? That's the song that they're playing. Maybe you're rushing to get rid of things because you feel like love is coming towards you and you don't want to be defensive towards it. The Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here. They're showing me here you're getting rid of all of this baggage here, this hurtful baggage, this hateful baggage, like your hate towards your love side of life, your love life here. Maybe you built up a wall surrounding love around yourself to block out like love here, but they're showing me you're having to heal on a soul level here, your relationship with love here, to be able to invite this in, to be able to receive and to accept this kind of love. They're showing you the difference between what's love and what's not love, what's good for your soul and what's not good for your soul, the positive that can be added to your life and the negative that can be taken away. That's what they're showing you to prepare you. You're being prepared. That was a lot of pop. Okay, and we have the Five of Swords here. Fighting off, that's what they said, fighting off here. You're fighting off these are those urges. Maybe you're fighting off the urges to entertain people that would, maybe energies, men, women, whoever, energy that would cause this type of hate in you for love here. You're unblocking your heart chakra here. The Three of Pentacles here. And the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Maybe someone is watching you heal. This is someone watching you heal, or you watching them, but someone is watching the other person heal on a soul level. Maybe this is this person that's wanting to offer to you, to offer this type of love to you, but they're watching and waiting for you to fully heal this. Ten of Swords here, this betrayal. That's what I was seeing here. Like they're saying energy sent. Maybe you're being sent energy of like healing energy to heal this hate towards love that you have. Like a energy of hating relationships, the love, this wasn't love that you've been experiencing here. So you're having to heal this level within your soul for you to actually view love in a different perspective, to view love in a proper way, to view they're showing me the negative sides of love and the positive sides of love, what love is on a energy level here. To recognize love based upon energy, the love frequency here. You're having to get to a level within your soul, within yourself, in which you can vibrate on the love frequency for you to be able to receive, they said genuine, but gratitude, for you to have gratitude for genuine love and to be able to receive genuine love here. to know the difference, to know what complementary is and when something isn't complementary to you and when something is. Okay, so I'm going to take these cards up and I'm going to give some advice for the collective. Okay, that's the wrong card. Okay, Spirit, can you please give us some advice for the collective? And I do thank you for this opportunity. Can we get some advice for the collective? Okay, we have the Three of Cups, the Fool card, the Three of Cups, Three of Chalices, the Fool card, and we have the Six of Swords here. Okay, they started playing this song. Okay, I might not find that song right off, but they started playing patience, patience, that patience. So maybe you're needing to have patience. Okay, they're showing me they're guiding you. You're being guided into having patience to know what's to come, what's next here. You're going into a new, they're showing me like you're going into a new phase in your life, a different cycle in which you won't have to maybe experience heartbreak here, experience chaos in your love life, but you're having to get, it's like, you know how they say you can have PTSD surrounding different things. This is what is being healed within you, your PTSD surrounding love and what love is, and if you're going to receive the genuine side of love and if you're going to receive bullshit side of love. That's what they're helping you to heal, for you to recognize real love. But that patience, they came back with that patience. So I'm going to leave this here. This is for the collective. I do thank you all for visiting my channel. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you feel led to do. Let Spirit guide you with these messages. All of my information for contacting me is available in the description box below. Bye.